Welcome to video lessons at Master IELTS Online. In this video, you're going to learn 5 ways of answering Part 1 questions. In IELTS Speaking, it is very important to expand your answer with proper reasoning. Many students fail to extend their answers with reasons, and as a result, they achieve a low score. So these 5 approaches will be effective to answer any type of question. So here they are. Dividing your answer into 2 to 3 parts, making your answer from general to specific, using the "it depends" construction, using a concession after a general statement, and the last strategy is avoidance, which means avoiding answering the question directly. So now let's look at them in detail. So the first strategy is to divide your answer in 2 or 3 parts. This strategy involves giving 2 or 3 reasons for your answer as follows. Say, if the examiner asks a question like, "What kind of food do you like?" you can say, "Well, there are 3 kinds of food that I'm really keen on. The one I love is Italian food because I'm a big fan of pasta. I also like to eat Korean food as it's very healthy and delicious. Besides, I'm kind of partial to Chinese food because I love that spicy flavor in it." So with this example, you see that the speaker has divided his preferences into 3 parts. Well, to make it more clear to you, here's another example. Let's look at another question. Where do you usually spend time with friends? Well, there are 2 places where we enjoy spending time together. The one we love the most is the City Cafe because they serve the best cappuccino and there's a really beautiful view from the window. Another place we like to hang out is the Keep Fit Sport Complex, and since we all love sports, we enjoy taking part in different team activities. So in this example, the speaker has divided his answer into 2 parts. So the second strategy is to give answers from general to specific to a particular question. This strategy involves giving a general reason for your answer and then explaining it more specifically, and if needed, giving an example. Well, let us see how to answer the same question with this strategy. What kinds of food do you like? Well, I'd have to say that I'm a big fan of seafood. In particular, I really like to eat Japanese because it's always so fresh. For instance, sashimi is delicious because raw fish is so flavorsome. So the general answer is seafood. Then, to be more specific, Japanese seafood. Example, sashimi. So now have a look at the third strategy, the "it depends" construction. This strategy involves giving different reasons for different situations for your answer. This is a very good answer because we're using conditionals, which are complex constructions. Now let's take the same question about food. If I'm working, I'd prefer to get something like fast food, such as McDonald's, because I only have a short break. If I'm out with friends, I'd rather have something more exotic, such as Thai food or Indian food. The fourth strategy is concession. This strategy involves making a main point and then giving a counter-argument to it. So here's an example for the same question about food with this strategy. What kinds of food do you like? Well, recently I'd have to say that I've been enjoying eating fast food, and each time I feel like a burger, I go to Burgerland because the burgers there are huge and tasty. However, I think that it may not be all that healthy to eat so much fast food, as I've heard it can lead to high levels of cholesterol. As you can see, after mentioning the preference, you contradict this statement by saying eating too much fast food is harmful for health. So the fifth and final strategy is avoidance. This strategy involves not directly answering the question at first, and then answering it as follows. What kinds of food do you like? Well, to be honest, I don't really have a favorite food, but I guess that if I had to choose one, then I'd go for Italian food, you know. I just love pizza and pasta, and I eat them almost every day. Well, those are the 5 strategies which will help you to extend your answer. Once you master them, You can answer any type of question. If you like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and now do the tasks below. Master IELTS Online. Effective preparation for a higher score.